This is Rasta J on my Mistweaver Monk alt RastaElle with another amazingly neat PvP video. This time with homage and tribute to Ring of Peace, Arathi Basin style. And so Ring of Peace is getting nerfed like I knew it would. Like the second that I used it in a Battleground and 5.2 came out, I said, yeah, they got to change this. And so after like 2 months of watching Melee run around like not being able to do anything in 5.3, it's going to be a little bit different. And so I put together this video, popping Ring of Peace, and also to maybe show you some things about monks that like you don't know, like you're fighting one, and of course it's irritating, right? Like look at the way I get away right there, right? Isn't that annoying? And see, I'm using diffuse magic, and I'm also using thunder focus T, which when you see a white circle, it's like a white light circle go around me, that is thunder focus T. It's the 4-piece bonus from the PvP gear, and it makes me immune to silence and immune to interrupts. And so if you're fighting a monk and you see that white ring, like save your silence, because it's not going to do any good. And healing sphere, like you can see me put it on the ground, right? When I'm putting the little green circle with in front of me, and I'm spamming healing sphere, which it only allows me to spawn 3 at a time, but you can see it's pretty effective when running away. When you see me DPSing, like I left some DPS in here. It's a 2-button rotation. It's jab and it's tiger punch, and then I try to silence people at the right time. Like coming up here, there's going to be a couple of healers, and I fight them pretty good because like I save my silence. There's Thunder Focus T. You can see what it looks like right there. And so we can talk a little bit about Arathi Basin, because that's where this video is taking place. And you notice that most of these fights are either at Lumbermill or at Stables. And on the Horde side, if you're not fighting at these 2 nodes, you're losing Arathi Basin. And Horde, if you're losing to Alliance, that's not the percentages. The guys at OQ, they put together a scoreboard that if you have the add-on and you're trying to do rated battlegrounds, you can look, and the Horde win all the battlegrounds except Alderac Valley and Isle of Conquest, and you'll find nothing from me on either one of those battlegrounds because it's not PvP, it's PvE. So a lot of PvPing is about your interface. You got to optimize it. And enemy nameplates with class colors and nameplates, and the add-on healers have to die, and the add-on battleground targets. And you're going to PvP like a pro. Look at this poor monk. I beat up on him a few times. That's the monk bubble. I think everybody knows what that one is. And so I like to try to time up my Thunder Focus T with my bubble. But anytime that I got to stop and heal, like hitting that Thunder Focus T, and especially also running away, spamming healing spheres. You want to make sure that you're using that when it's up, like every 45 seconds. There's Zen Meditation. I love that spell. If there's no melee on me, I just sit there and I don't take any damage. And it reflects as well, up to 5 back to any enemies within a certain amount of range. And so like this monk right here, I guess he doesn't practice his DPS rotation because it's only 2 buttons. And in fact, my buddy Hooligan, he's playing Restoration Druid, or at least he's trying to. And I did 2 battlegrounds with him on my mage, carrying him, right? And both battlegrounds he did 0 damage, right? 0 damage. And so, Hooligan, Dead Jesus is what we call him. And like all these videos and the website and stuff, it's just basically me and my friends making fun of each other. So that's a little bit about Mistweaver Monk while you're watching. Maybe some things to look for when you're fighting against him. And as a Mistweaver Monk, you want to get good at running away, number one. And number two, spamming that healing sphere. Being able to run, strafe, and spam that healing sphere at the same time. You also want to be good with Thunder Focus Tea. And Ring of Peace, Ring of Eliteness is more like it. And it'll be interesting to see how it is in 5.3, because I do believe that I'm going to disarm the melee for 3 seconds and silence any casters for 3